What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Voicemail Dump Truck on this Thursday, March 26th, 2026. My name is Jeff Bakalar. Thank you so very much for putting out your trash and allowing us to collect it. We got a great one for you today. It's the return of the one, the only, Tamor Hussein, back on the program. How are you, pal?
I am doing good. How is everyone else doing? I've been creeping in the background of Giant Bomb content. I didn't know that if I typed anything, would I get arrested by the corporation cops? Unclear. Who knows? If you don't hear from me after today, it's because I'm in jail.
It's okay. We will bail you out with the Corpo jail cash slush fund that we put aside for situations like this. Do not worry. For today, crime is legal. Isn't that right, Jeff Grubb?
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry that so many of our normal guests can't be here. Jan and Mike and Dan. I'm gonna try to fill in the gap. I'm gonna start with Jan. Yada da mean. Does that make everyone happy? Is that a good thing?
Yeah,
he's here.
Yada da mean.
Okay, do Minotti now.
What's an apple pie? No, wait, no, he doesn't like apple pie. That's Dan. I just did Dan by accident. My bad.
Sure. Understandable.
Gross apple pie. There we go.
Okay, and you did Dan very good.
Yeah.
All the boxes are checked.
You're welcome, everybody.
Turbo Sean, how are you, pal?
I haven't dumped in over a year, so I'm really glad to be back here.
Yay!
And backed up, it sounds like. That's phenomenal news.
I had a
I'm
gallon
glad.
cold brew. We'll be just fine, don't you
Oh,
worry.
you get that nitro flowing through the veins, and only good things happen from that. Tam, how you been, pal? What's new in your world? What's shaking? You're looking good. What lay it on us? What's going on?
Nothing much. Same old, same old. You know me. I try to make sure my life changes as little as possible. That is an excellent pair of glasses, Grub. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a company sent me these gamer glasses, and the disgusting truth is, Tam, I'm glad because I want to wear them. I want to wear these.
They're Kenny Powers glasses.
Yeah, they're Kenny Powers glasses. I would never be able to justify buying them myself, but they show up at my house because of my job. I'll put them on.
They're kind of like Macho Man-esque, not quite as reflective, but
right. But they're shaped like Macho Man's glasses. For audio listeners that are wondering,
listener, if you've ever seen the first season of Eastbound and Down, Grubb is very much LARPing as Kenny Powers at the moment.
Just like always, yeah.
Just like kind of always. Yeah, I like that though. We need that.
Me too.
Cream of the crop. That's right. Man,
same old, same old. Still, doing stuff here and there. When was the last time I was here? It's like last year,
brother. It had to be last year,
yeah.
I can't remember what happened last year.
No,
something.
It's just like a void year in my head, but
feels traumatic a little bit. But I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Like I think about it and start sweating more than I ordinarily would.
We're all trying to figure it out.
Yeah, many things need to be figured out, but.
Marvel was involved somehow. I can't place it. It's hard to say.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am a DC man. I have always been a DC man.
Always a DC man. DC man's never gotten anyone in trouble.
And DC's never got anyone in trouble. Definitely not Zack Snyder. Definitely not me.
No, of course not.
Not once.
Perfect record. Love to hear it. What's shaking with anything else in your world? What are you into? What are you enjoying? Are you playing something that's great? Are you reading something?
Like long walks on the beach.
Yeah, I do no, I don't have any beaches nearby. I'm playing a lot of Slay the Spire 2, which is great. I've gone in complete goblin mode where what I've done is I now have there's a screen there. I don't know if you can see it. It's right next to me. It's behind me. You can see that. That's my dedicated Slay the Spire screen, which I plug into my Steam Deck. And then I got one of these bad boys, this 8-bit do controller, which is like the size of
the little keychain controller.
Keychain controller. So I can hold it in one hand and play Slay the Spire.
Oh, real goblin mode. Okay.
I'm just watching. I was watching some.
Are you sitting straight up while doing this, or are you laying down?
Oh no, buddy.
Oh, you figured it out.
No. I am all the way horizontal, fully horizontal. And then I also sometimes, when it gets extreme, I'll wear one of the those AR glasses, the X-Real ones.
Yeah.
Plug that into my thing. So then
I
just look straight up at the ceiling, and I don't even have to. Oh man, I am more jacked in and jacked up than ever. Let me tell you.
Wow.
Okay, Slay the Spy
Wow.
is good. It's great.
Have you done the multiplayer? It was actually surprisingly good.
Hell no, I don't have any friends to play video games with. Are you crazy?
Yeah, I paid people to play with me. It's very trust me, yeah.
Yeah, I've been enjoying that quite a bit. I got my AYN Thor, so I've been
Nice.
playing Final Fantasy IV.
Nice.
The DS version of that, which is enjoyable. Having a
Oh,
great time with
right.
that. I restarted Dark Souls 3 yesterday just for funsies. Yeah, I'm having a great time. This is wonderful.
It's like we've
Yeah.
never been apart.
No. I also have got a bunch. I'm doing way too much, honestly. I've got a basketball podcast now. I don't know if that was a thing last time I was here.
I don't think
but
so.
No.
I have one of those. Yeah, me and my wife do that. My wife. Me and my wife do a basketball podcast. It's called Just Us, a Golden State Warriors podcast. And then I've been doing YouTube stuff just for funsies on my own as well.
I've been seeing that. I love that. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
In the first ever one I did, I put you in it, Grub. You're in there.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I didn't see that. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. I was chatting about you or something like that. I can't remember why you were in there, but you were in there.
Well,
But yeah, that's about it.
it's been too long. Love to have you here. This won't be the last time we're seeing you, of course. Sean and Grub, anything new to report?
Yeah, just working, right? Yeah.
Really? All
just
day.
a lot of that.
Uh-huh.
I'm basically an accountant, if anyone is wondering.
You've had it rough the past month, right? Yeah.
I want to get one of those green tinted hats and a
for sure.
manual calculator with like a crank on it, and
Mhm.
just sort of
Right.
be like, see what your problem is, your overhead, and just like talk like an old timey bean counter sort of thing.
What does the crank do on those
I think the
calculators?
crank prints or does the calculation.
Oh, I thought it went up a row. Is that not
Yeah,
like
it's like the return carriage on a typewriter, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I remember when my dad used to take me into his office back in the day, he had some sort of analog machine like that I would just fuck around with and hit all the
Sure.
buttons, and it had a crank, and whenever the crank went down, it embossed it stamped like the numbers into sort of like a receipt carousel thing.
Yeah.
No one knows though, because no one has one anymore.
Right.
You just have
Right.
QuickBooks.
We're in a crankless society, and it's been a detriment to us all
Well,
for sure.
But there are some cranks in our society. Let's be clear.
It's
Yeah,
true.
Okay.
It is true,
What
and
he's
if it
talking
wasn't for
about.
Resident Evil, there'd be no cranks at all. Okay,
So many goddamn cranks in that game.
so
yeah,
many cranks.
I started
Who's-
playing Resident Evil 4 remake, and yeah, the cranks followed me into that one.
Who's the
Uh-huh.
fucking asshole deconstructing all these cranks and then putting
Umbrella
them
just
in weird
loves
spaces?
cranks.
I
Yeah.
love it.
I don't get it. So I know this is more of a thing that I pay attention to. You might remember me telling these stories. About once a season, I have to go to my child's school and watch
And
all
bust
of
some
them
heads.
attempt to be musicians and
Oh,
right.
right.
do the thing. And Dib was in the chorus this year, so he had a nice little singing thing, and that was really cool. But I gotta watch everyone else's stupid fucking kid during the.
I do this too, Bacalar. You know what? Every time now, it's going to give me joy thinking about. I wish Bacalar was here to like just give me his thoughts on what's happening right now, because I zone out. I'm just like, I'm here for the kid. I'm taking fun pictures of her. Oh, she's doing a good job. Everything else just goes away because it's pretty bad.
Right.
But I imagine for my old friend Jeff Bacalar, he's got thoughts and feels about it.
It's too long. It's 90 minutes. What?
90 minutes is crazy. The
What
ones
are
we
we
go to
doing?
are like 25 because they're little kids.
Oh,
Really?
25. What a blessing. What
Yeah.
I wouldn't do for, and you can't, and Dib went quick. Like he was within the first 25 minutes. So I'm like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't do that. Okay. So, so is it like, it's spread across 4 different grades or 3 grades, whatever. It doesn't matter. And the beginning grades are obviously the worst, right? Because they're only touching an instrument for the first time. They've only got 3 months under their belt. Or they don't know what the hell they're doing.
So you're saying, wait, Dib's in band? Is that what we're saying?
Well, so it's the concert, right? So
Right.
there's different sections of the concert. So there's a chorus, which is
Yeah.
what he's in. There's
Okay.
like bell ringing. There's beginner strings, which buddy, beginner is charitable. Okay, let me tell you, beginner.
String viewer for the first time, people.
Yeah, like new to strings, it should just be just seen strings. Then you've got advanced strings, and then there's like advanced band, and that's like the brass and the percussion and stuff like that. There was so Dib goes, it's great. They actually did a couple songs and like you knew some of them, and it was like, all right, this is fine. I can make this happen. You got to sit through the whole other concert. There was a kid playing violin, and he was like all the way at the end of the row, and about
So not
7
first
minutes.
chair.
No, well, there's no priority chairs here. It's just
Okay.
get in where you can fit in, right? Like,
All right. Sure.
okay, guys, I'm not joking. Okay, imagine a kid who's like at the end of the row. And towards the end of the piece, everyone's concentrating, looking at the music, and they're following along the sheet music. All of a sudden, this one kid at the end, he just like starts looking away. He's like, you know what? I'm
He's like,
looking
"Done with
away
this?"
from the sheet music. He starts looking at the crowd, and without breaking eye contact, is still just and then he starts. He's not even looking. He's just touching the thing. He's just going through the motions.
He's just
vibing.
making. Wait. Was he making noise, or was he just going through the motions?
There's really no way to tell. I mean,
Okay,
you kind of
it's
get
all
drowned
okay.
out.
So he wasn't flexing on them hoes.
No.
Oh,
It's
okay,
just
so-
sort of like to the point where like he was sort of saying without saying it out loud. He was sort of like, it doesn't matter where my fingers are on this thing. I'm just moving it around. Who knows how this instrument works? Nobody knows.
That's
It was
jazz, baby. He's just
amazing.
freestyling.
It was amazing. This kid, and like, usually I'm really good because I used to just laugh. I used to just start to be like, like I can't because some of the sounds coming out are like worse than nails on a chalkboard. But this guy like bested me. He like totally put me in my place. I'm like, this kid's gonna be an actor. He's like, something's going on right now. He's just like, look at this. None of this matters. He just starts looking away from the sheet music. The conductor's like, what do you do? It was awesome. 10
He's
out
not
of
going to
10.
be an
Nicholas
actor.
Nemesis.
He's going to lead a revolution. one
Yeah,
day.
this is our
Yes.
hero. This
He's
is
going to
John
start
Connor.
an insurgency. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was one step away from like just standing up and walking out, and while playing with no regard for like
That's so
precision
cool.
or understanding the instrument at all.
He
It
wasn't
was
looking
sick.
away from the shoot. He was scanning the audience for Terminators that are coming to
Yeah.
kill him because he is going to save us in the future.
Like imagine you're just watching all these little kids. They're like hardcore concentrating on this little piece of sheet music in front of them. It's on the easel in front of them, and they're all just like, okay, they're counting, and then this one dude just like looks up and he's like, I'm free.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he broke free of the Matrix. Yeah.
He's just like, dude, he's just raw dog. It doesn't matter. It was amazing. It was cinema. What an incredible moment for him. Oh my
Man.
God. So yeah. This actually might be the last one because Dib's leaving the school. He's graduating. He's moving on.
Oh,
Yeah.
So now it
So-
gets serious.
So he's going to be like in high school next year?
No,
he's
middle
He's
school.
got to be going to middle school, right?
Yeah.
He's 10.
Yeah,
going,
yeah.
Okay, right. Yes.
Yeah. So
So
it's all
How do the grades
happening.
break down? So if he's 10, he's in fourth grade, fifth grade?
He's in fifth.
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 Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So the middle school is probably 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yeah.
I think it's 6, 7, 8. No, 6, 7, 8. And then I think it's 9 through 12 is high school.
Yeah. That's how it broke
Yeah.
down when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Dude, I am terrified of the American education system.
You
Is
should
it really
be.
why it
Like-
produces such like sane individuals?
I know, clearly it does. But like as time goes on and like I come to terms with the idea of maybe having a kid and maybe having to navigate that thing, I'm like, I'm too British for this. I don't understand any of it. And people are like grades and band practice, and I'm like, what? Have you seen the kind of people the current education system is churning out? I'm gonna get somehow brown cavicula or something born into my family. And I'm just gonna be like, fuck. I didn't even mean for this to happen.
Yeah.
Your worries are completely justified, like without a doubt. Every day is something so stupid and new and just sort of forehead slapping. I don't know what to tell you. It's
I
a
want to
lot.
raise. I want to. If this happens, I want to raise my kid with a British attitude, because then when they go into the American school system, they'll have a British mentality. So when all that click stuff happens and someone tries to bully him or her, I just want that kid to just kick the shit out of anyone who tries any of that shit. Just be like,
Yeah.
if anyone tries bullying you, if any Americans try bullying you, remember you're part British, part Pakistani, and just go militant on them. And I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
right.
That will
Brilliant.
work. Yes,
Yeah, it
absolutely.
will.
Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's wild out there. From what I understand, where we are, it's fairly normal. It's just, I guess, anecdotally, I hear a lot of real interesting stories. I don't know. It's a circus for sure. And
The thing with my kids, it's like it's like if the school is bad, you know pretty quickly. The one early childhood education school that Emmy was in and now Addie still is in, they're just bad at being a school where it's like, hey, we're having Spirit Week this week, and we're telling you 30 minutes before it's time to go to bed. And you want to go get like 6 outfits for this week all together? 6? There's only 5 days of school. But yeah, but there's going to be an outfit change and all this other shit. It's like, what are you talking about? How do you screw this up so bad every time? And it's like, we've been dealing with that for years now, of them just being so bad at communicating to us that I cannot wait to be done with that school. But the school that Emmy's in, great. They're very on top of things. And that takes a lot of the burden off.
yeah,
Wow.
I'm subscribing to the notion that schools haven't necessarily gotten worse. It's the parents who have gotten worse.
Oh,
I
for
think-
sure.
I
I
think
don't
there's a
know
lot
if
of
you can say
ownership
that.
there.
I don't know if you can say that when the person in charge of schools currently
Oh,
is
yeah.
Linda McMahon.
Without a doubt, right? Like, yeah, but like her installation
PSP's
doesn't.
out for Linda. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, that was so weird. Her installation does not immediately like have a knock-on effect. But yeah, I mean, you're right. It's very easy to sort of just be like, well, what did you fucking expect? Yeah. Anyway,
I really hope that when she became like school czar, that they would like start having wrestling stuff happen. Like when the teacher came in the morning, it'd be like on the Titantron or something, and music would play. And none of that is happening. It's
Clothesline
just-
class. Like, here's how to take
Yeah,
a bump. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. No, none of that is happening. They're just raising the most brain-rotted children ever in school right now.
Tim, I wanted to ask you, how are things going being British in America right now? I mean, has that changed over the years? Oh, you look frightened.
your eyes have gotten very wide.
I mean, like being British is one thing. Being British Pakistani is another. Being British Pakistani Muslim is
It's just a fun
it's quite something.
Trifecta
I've got
there.
I'm the Triforce of getting your shit ruined on a daily basis. But you know, luckily I'm in San Francisco, so the casual racism is like quieter than most other places. It's still there. You can catch people looking at you like.
But it's a polite racism.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is very polite. It's like hipster racism, you know,
Sure.
that kind of stuff, which I'm okay with.
It's
You just kinda
organic.
flinch at people and they're like, ugh.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's just fun. That's
Yeah.
like a feature,
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
bug. Yeah.
It's the farm to table racism.
Yeah,
You know, it's the free range racism where you're
Organic,
like, oh,
yeah.
all right. you
Yeah,
know,
it's fine. I'm
cool.
not allowed to talk about that. So I had someone tell me, you need to stop talking about these things if you want to stay here. And I was like, yikes.
Cool.
All
All
right.
right. Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like a
Excellent.
And I
very
said,
healthy
and I
country.
replied, I will not. And they went,
Yeah.
okay, we'll see how this goes.
We're gonna say perfect system. Perfect country, perfect system. All right. We got to get down to business, folks. So why don't we take a quick break? And when we return, believe it or not, it is a call-in show. So we'll get to some voicemails on the other side of this break. Stay tuned. All right. Welcome back to the voicemail dump truck. We've got Tamar Hussein here, our very special guest of the day. And Tam, why don't you take the honors and choose the first voicemail?
I'm going to go with y'all ain't bald.
Y'all ain't bald.
Is that Jan?
You're forehead maxing.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God, caller. What the fuck, caller?
That is
That's kind of funny though.
I like
that,
this. Yeah, because I my whole thing, I have a very tiny forehead, and sometimes I wish I had a larger forehead, and there's a way to accomplish that.
In all my years of knowing you, Grub, I've never thought that's a tiny forehead. Not even once in my
never. Look over here. Look right there.
No,
like the hair kind of connected to the eyebrows.
No,
bro,
see,
this is a me
I've
thing.
got hair connected to my eyebrows. That's just how it works.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're probably cousins.
Grub,
Yeah,
get some
probably.
real fucking hair problems, dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
You're doing bald stolen valor right now.
Seriously. Oh my God.
I'm just like, I could use a little ball. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I watch all your fucking social videos, and I'm just like, man, this guy's like constantly moving his hair out of the
It's
way.
fun. Yeah, right.
It's just,
Yeah,
like,
get it up
flowing
there.
and shit. And I'm just like, this guy's got it all.
I'm trying to get that shampoo sponsorship, Bacalar. I'm working on it. All right.
Hell yeah. I'll take the scalp only version. Man, that rules. And now he comes on this podcast and he's like, man, forehead problems in 2026. Tell me about it. Tiny forehead. Uh-oh, it's the food here.
It.
It's not the food. It's not. It's wait, there's something else.
Okay, so before the podcast, Grub was
Damn,
telling
is it
us that
food
it
here?
smells like something in his. It's devil
What?
sticks. He's got devil sticks, folks.
Happy
Oh
birthday
my
to
God.
me! Woohoo!
Wow.
I don't know. Can you guys see this? There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Bring
break
that to
something.
PAX. Bring that to PAX.
I'll bring it to PAX. Absolutely. Oh, happy birthday! Thank you.
That's
Appreciate
very
it.
nice.
Who gave you that?
My wife. I asked them. I asked
Okay.
for devil sticks for my birthday. She just
Oh,
came
that's
down.
so cool.
She came downstairs doing devil sticks at me. I'm like, what the hell's going on over there? And then I got very excited.
What
Wonderful.
else did you get for your birthday?
I got a metal detector.
Yes, we covered that. I
Okay.
forgot.
Yes. Yeah. A couple
Okay.
other things along those lines. Yeah. I'll be doing that at the beach on July 4th. Looking forward to it.
Hell yeah.
You don't have a tiny forehead, but you are the most boomer I've experienced in a long
Oh,
time.
you think?
I got
You
devil
think
sticks
devil
and a metal
and
detector.
a metal detector is boomer? In what book? Yeah.
Oh
All
my
right. You got a
God.
point.
It's
Holy
not.
shit.
So it's not like boom. I understand like the stigma, right? And like
Look, the metal
boomer
detector.
thing.
Definitely
The metal
boomer.
detector is a boomer thing.
Yeah.
Devil
Yes.
sticks is more like a Gen X hacky sacking. You
Yes.
know, yeah.
Did you see that story about that hacky sack champion who has no arms and legs and shot someone?
What?
Did you not see this?
No,
Dude, let me find it. Hacky
That is an
sack.
onion ass
Wait, I
headline.
want to make
Yeah.
sure I heard him correct.
What
God.
did
Hacky
you
sack
just
champion.
say?
No arms
Brother,
or legs.
this guy was
No, Chad said it was
quadruple
cornhole.
amputee. Oh, sorry, cornhole. Yes, that's
Dude,
even
it's a
worse.
much different story, dude.
That's even
Yeah,
worse.
but cornhole is like hacky sack in the country. Like I get it. I can see
but
why they mix
cornhole-
those things up.
Well, I'm just trying to think of like the logistics here. Where
You could like
cornhole-
mouth. Is he mouthing it?
Yeah, he's probably
Like-
mouth tossing.
Okay, mouth tossing. Right.
Right?
That's a
This
fair
dude
strategy.
killed
He ain't
someone,
hacky.
shot them to death while driving a car,
That sounds
and
like a high
then
level of difficulty.
disposed of the body.
Look,
Why am I we can't even laugh, but this is kind of
Well-
funny in a vacuum. This is funny.
and I'm
Bro,
kind of
you know
like,
what the
we
the
should let him go
craziest thing-
free. That's
You
too
know what the-
cool of a crime. That's
You know what the
too
craziest
cool.
thing about this is everyone did the same thing. They saw this headline and were like, there is no way that is possible. This is bullshit.
And we're just
And
talking
then
about the cornhole
an hour later, a video of this person with no arms and legs unloading and reloading a gun appears online, and people are like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I guess this is possible."
Okay.
It's the
That's the part that
craziest
got
shit.
me. Yeah. Like the cornhole, he can figure out a way. How do you manage the other parties? Well, that's dexterity right there.
Okay, I actually did see this article a couple days ago on NPR, and I just like couldn't click on it because I just couldn't do it. This is fucked up, guys. This is
Chet
crazy,
said no
man.
fingerprints.
Damn.
Man.
No.
Does this person like have all prosthetics or like what's going on here? Do we know the situation?
There's
I'm
a
wondering how
picture
this
in
is
the
possible.
NPR story. There's a picture
There's
in
a
the NPR
picture,
story.
and he does seem to have
He's got like blades for
Yeah, it's-
feet.
yeah, he's
Okay.
got those feet
Oh, he's
blades, but
blade- okay.
nothing
okay.
nothing
But
up
no-
top though.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Dude, I saw that and I was like, this is I feel like the simulation is breaking down around me.
I find it kind of inspiring. Like anyone can do a crime if they really want to. Like that is beautiful. And
Not
in
me.
this country,
I've never done a crime. I never will do a crime.
yeah,
Mhm.
you don't want
know
to,
this,
right? Yeah,
Richard.
but
We know this.
yeah, anyone can do anything. That's
This
a beautiful
story
thing.
is all kinds of fucked. Okay. Well, thank you, caller, I guess. I don't know. We move on. We must. Jeff Grubb, why don't you pick the second call here?
Yeah, let's go. Let's just do Mist.
Hey, this call is for Mitch. I just want to know if he feels threatened that Justin McElroy has been playing Mist on Mondays. I don't know if it's in the morning, but neither was your show either. So,
Fair
just
enough.
curious how you feel about that. I mean, his last name even starts with an M, so it could be, Mist, Monday Mist morning McElroy. So, I hope you're doing okay, bud. Love you.
Wait a minute.
don't like it.
Yeah, this would deeply affect him. Yes.
This is very strange, and I'm convinced cannot be a coincidence. Like, come on.
I mean, another example of Justin McElroy just doing whatever Mike does. Yep.
That is true. There is a long history of emulation.
Yeah.
From
Oh,
his
Mike has
side.
brothers. So do I.
Remember
Wow,
when Justin
coincidence.
McElroy was collecting Law Connor cards for a really long time?
That's
Can you
right.
tell that was the last time I paid attention to Mitch?
Oh,
He
yeah,
still
I was-
does. I have no idea what he's done since then.
That's pretty much it. You got it, though. That's correct.
This does seem like some kind of infringement, though, right?
It's
like
gimmick infringement for sure.
It's gimmick infringement, right?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have the Mist Busters though, which is a key component. So he doesn't have a Jan and Jeff, incorporated into.
As far
his
as you know.
frames. That's true. I don't know. I should show. Oh my god, I'm gonna reach out to Justin and ask. Mike, don't listen to this. I'm gonna ask him if me and Jan could just appear on a show real quick. And
Oh my
just
god,
fuck
that'd
with
be
Mike.
amazing.
Okay, all right. I'm getting to work.
Enemy Mouse does have a point. McElroy's invented brothers, so
Yeah,
True.
Mike was the first one to infringe in the first place.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's correct.
Oh my god, if you showed up on that, that would be amazing.
I'm gonna work on it. I'll say, hey, you get to hang out with Jan, and Justin will be very excited about that.
Mm.
Yeah, get those wheels in motion there. That'd be awesome. All right, well, thank you, caller. Sorry, Mike is not here. I believe he's already touched down in Boston, so that's exciting.
Yes.
All right.
Boston just became a little more annoying.
What? Okay, shots fired. Oh my gosh.
Well, this is just the classic Tam and Mike banter. They just always ribbing each other. And by they, I mean Tam to Mike.
That's what you come to the show for. Sean, why don't you have a
Yo.
crack at the next one?
I'm gonna go with multiple personas.
Hey guys, love you all. Every WWE game always has multiple personas for like The Rock 2000, The Rock 2005, The Rock 2010. So if you were all going to be in a video game, what year personas would you all have? Again, love you all and fuck guys.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Thank
ice.
you, caller.
Okay, cool. I thought he said "fuck guys," and I was like, "Hell yeah, bud! Let's do it."
Yeah,
You
let's
want
do
to
that
go
too.
for it?
Yeah, pride. Happy pride. Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like this is a question I need someone to answer for me.
Yeah, but like,
Hmm.
well, like we are gonna know. Like you're gonna need someone who's from your
Okay.
personal life. You're like you would need your wife, I think, to weigh in because like
Okay.
I know Bacalar that I know, and that's been the Jeff Bacalar. But you've had other eras, I'm sure.
Right. Yeah, like a
Perhaps.
CNET Bacalar is like one of your other personas, you know? Like you
Got
were
it.
kind of a different dude back then, you know?
I feel like I
Yeah.
would do like different eras in terms of like CBS Tam, Red
right.
Ventures Tam,
Oh, Punish
Right.
Tam, right? Yeah.
Fandom Tam, and then like whatever comes next. So you get different versions of me, all
Under
equally.
different corporations.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
different variations of depressed.
There's
is-
something
is
very
how I do it.
tragic about that. Of like all of our personas are defined and sort of ruled by corporate acquisition.
Well,
No.
I mean, I'm not far off. I feel like what do I even have at this point? I have snot-nosed kid Sean,
Yeah.
shitty teenager Sean,
Uh-huh.
unemployed Sean, and
All these are me so
slightly
far, yeah.
more employed Sean.
Uh-huh. I have like a high school me it's just me with a puka shell necklace, and then
Yeah.
right. I still have the
Fucking
devil
awesome.
sticks though. Don't worry about
Dude,
that.
you got some good ones. I've seen pictures.
Yeah, there's definitely like married me is very different from that one, and then asshole me in my 20s. Yeah, there's some different Gokus in there for sure.
Okay, I could play along. All right, so just like nice boy, Bacalar up until the age of like 13, and then
Sure.
piece of shit, slick back hair, sloppy
Crystal
steak
meth
Bacalar.
Right.
That probably
Meth
goes
dealer.
that probably goes up to the ripe old age of like 25.
Oh boy.
Which is a big arc that I'm not proud of, but I can fucking say it. Someone just said Grub has co-eating Cambria. Grub? What does that
Yes.
mean?
That's the one from the Attack of the Show.
Yes.
It's my blue sky photo right now, so if people want to see it. You could see me with the big hair, and I did pick it out for that appearance. So it's especially
like
co-eating
Claudio
Cambria.
Sanchez? Like you
Yeah.
were okay. I gotta look at
Yes.
this.
Is
oh,
that
that's
you?
awesome.
That's
Wow. Wow.
me. Yeah.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, the
Wow,
hair gets
you-
big.
Yeah, that's big. Okay, and then from
That's a helmet.
and then I guess CNET Bacalar is like holding on to his hair, really, really holding on to his hair, like with every last grip of human strength.
Right. A once great civilization.
Yeah. And then after, and then I don't know. And then and then, and then it's COVID Bacalar. And that's it. It's just like,
oh man.
we all know that
Was the
shook
worst
out.
DLC for our fighting game, the COVID DLC. Yeah, that
It's
really
amazing.
sucked.
People bought
Yeah.
it though. It moved. It
It
moved.
did move. Yep.
All
That's
right.
the weakest iteration of every single one of us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We just keep getting knocked out immediately.
Real low HP for sure.
I tried to
Like,
put them in different costumes, but they're all sweatpants. Weird. Okay.
they're actually glued on to the figure. That's
For some reason, Dan refuses to wear a mask. We don't know what's going on.
You can't play as him on January 6th. He goes missing somewhere. It's weird.
so
Yeah,
weird.
he's somewhere.
Yeah,
he was
he's
coming
somewhere.
back wearing FBI t-shirts. What's going on?
Unselectable. Oh, weird coincidence. There's no way to know. All right. Let's move on. Thank you, caller. That was a good one. My turn. Let us do rocking out.mp3.
Yo, guys, I just saw on the internet, and I'm buying one. You could buy a miniature little cymbal for your car, so that when you're rocking out, slamming drums on your dashboard, you get your little hi-hat that you slap to as well. Oh my God, I'm getting one right now. You guys should get it too.
That sounds sick.
So I've seen this. I get served this a lot
I have
because of
one.
my
Oh
drum
my God, he's
perversion.
going. He's going. He's going.
One?
This is another one of these things where Steph had, I'll say she's part of some deal websites, so she gets a lot of stuff for free. And she got one of these for free, and I put it in my car. And now anytime I do it when she's in the car, I'll hit it, and she gets scared. She's like, "That's too loud." So I have to be careful. But I definitely will occasionally. I'll be doing the drumming thing, and I'll hit it. It's a lot of fun. It is.
Wait,
it is good to
Too
have.
loud. Now I'm curious. How big is this dashboard symbol you got there?
It's like. It crashes enough, but it's a high pitched crash, right? Because it's not huge, but it's like, the size of like a saucer or something.
I was
like
picturing like a quarter or something, just a little think.
Oh no,
Has
it's like the size of a small plate. Yeah.
Oh.
Have you ever done it when someone's in a car next to you and they've just been like looking at you?
I drop my kids off at school every morning, and the teachers comment on it almost every day. Like,
Hell yeah.
and I will be occasionally doing it when we're pulling up or something, but usually not. Usually they just spot it. And
Do you
they're
have
like, "We
a
gotta talk
drumstick
about
as well?
this." I should.
No, you
I
use
don't. I got
fingers. You gotta
fingers.
use
Yeah.
fingers. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no, you gotta get a drumstick, man.
No, it's
I-
built for fingers. What do you mean? You gotta
my devil
drive.
sticks can now double as that, so I'll just keep that in
Yeah.
the car. I'll do devil
There you
sticks while
go.
driving as well. Yeah,
There we go.
people
So-
love that.
That's very safe.
What I
Yep.
want is a snare, though, too. I want a snare and a crash.
Yep.
Right? Like,
there is
because
no
the snare
equivalent
just your
to a snare on
steering
the
wheel?
dashboard, right? Yeah, is that? I don't think so. That doesn't make that sound. It's not good enough.
right.
Oh.
The way
Should
when I'm drive drumming, the bottom of my steering wheel is my snare. As
Okay.
it should be. That's where you
Yeah.
want your
Yeah.
snare, between your legs, right?
You
Mhm.
should get an extra drum pedal where your actual foot pedals are, just to see if you can
So let me tell you.
keep
Convert it
everything in
manual.
check. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sometimes if I'm in traffic, I have to like check myself because it's like, oh, I don't want to step on this gas as a kick. That sucks. This to me is a slippery slope. That's why I don't
It is.
own one of these, because it's like, oh, now I'm gonna need like a proper hi-hat, which
full
I have to
kit.
control with my left foot. No, we're not doing this. Adding toms all over the place. It's not happening. This is not safe, but it is cool.
Tam, did any of our friends that promised they would teach you how to drive ever teach you how to drive? Are you the one that was going to learn how to drive on content?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was supposed to be Jen, but Jen, he was like, "Nah, I'm good, man. Just fucking forget this."
Yeah.
That was one of our first ideas we came up with when we started the new giant bomb, and it just never materialized.
So you still don't know how to drive, like, right?
I still don't have one. No.
Okay. No.
You still have a desire, or is that ship sail?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to at some point soon. I mean, I have my British driving license, so I just need to figure it out over here. But I don't know. Maybe I'll hit up Jan and be like, "Hey, man, do you remember me? We used to work together. Do you want to teach me how to drive?"
Do you know how to drive?
Yeah, I know, but like American style. So apparently,
yeah, it's just
whatever Americans do, like aim for the pedestrians. That kind of stuff,
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's more point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's how you.
Also, I don't know if you guys
times.
noticed this, but every one of these voicemails so far has sounded like Jan doing an impression of someone else.
Yeah.
Like everyone sounds kind of like Jan to me. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm like, is this Jan?
But now we do have a thing where we talk about we were going to start doing fake voicemails, calling in and trying to hide our voice, and only if someone calls it out would we have to admit it. And so far, no one's caught anything. I do think Mike called in at least once, and no one caught it, but I was not on that episode, so we have to kind of just let it go. So if you want to lodge a formal, I think that one of those or all of them were Jan, we can do that and maybe try to get a hold of them.
We're gonna award it. I'm gonna start doing it. You should try and identify whether
absolutely you should. Yes, I would love that.
I feel like I'm usually pretty good at sniffing those out. I think I know which voicemail you're talking about, Grub.
Right, with Mike. Okay.
Yeah. I remember I did one a while ago, like years and years ago, and no one knew, and I never said anything about it. And it's still just like one of those things.
That's fun. Now, because the listeners can try to go back and try to find it. And if someone does, that would be really fun.
I was on vacation, and I think by the time I returned, I forgot about it. And that was it. But I think we should award points. I think this is a fun game. I don't want to clog it up too much because obviously we want to hear from the real people first. But it is a fun game, and you also have stuff going against you where we don't know, you might not get picked.
And it's let's say all of these ones so far have been Jan. What do you guys think happened? Do you think he couldn't log into the voicemail thing while he was traveling or something? So he's like, I'll just make up a bunch of fake ones.
I did notice that the voicemails only appeared on the virtual machine this morning. So I don't know. I'm just saying maybe he recorded them from the road. Who knows?
I can't subscribe to these conspiracy theories.
I would adore it if that were true. I hope. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what happens.
Let's keep going. That's fine and fair. Twitch chat is up next. They came up with a joke.
Hey guys, I just came up with a joke.
It sounds like Jan.
What's the difference between a queen ant and all the male ants? Semantics.
I hope that wasn't Jan.
You're gonna hear him laughing.
Okay,
that sold it. That sold it.
I got it. That was good stuff. I mean, I like it. I'll go tell my kids. They're not going to get it. Yeah.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
It's one of the ones that you don't laugh at, but you're just like, yeah, that's good, man.
Right. I do. And these days I like a joke that I'm like, I appreciate that more than I actually laughed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't laughed in a really long time.
Just at all.
Oh, you guys should have I wanted to silence there for like 30 seconds. Just let us really steep in that.
I was thinking about this the other day. Like I was thinking about it too when I was younger, and I would laugh until I couldn't breathe anymore at some things. And I was like, more recently, I was like, I don't think I've laughed like properly in years.
Years.
So So that is like we got to say it out front. It says that's sad. That's upsetting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, like I realized it. It was really weird when I realized it. I was like, oh, and I used to think back to like, oh, what used to make me laugh really hard? Jackie Chan movie. So I watched a Jackie Chan movie and I was just like,
You can't go home again.
Nah.
Stone faced. All right.
yeah, I was like, oh, that's weird.
I think so. Like media, entertainment, and media has not made me cackle in a while.
Sure.
But I have had when I was away a couple weekends ago with my brother and a couple of our friends, there was like a night where I was laughing so hard where I was like, oh, maybe a little Peach just came out, you know? Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I want.
Just a little bit.
I
of
want
Peach.
that. I missed
Yeah.
that.
Of course.
Like I was in the
Yeah.
office yesterday and there was a meeting happening in one of the rooms and everyone was just like laughing so loudly in there. And I looked over and I was like,
Okay,
I
so
haven't
it's
done that in a
I
while.
want
like
that.
in
want
like
that.
all contexts, Tam. So like around people and by yourself, like watching a movie or like watch or
Never,
like
yeah,
on
none of
TikTok.
that.
So it's because I was gonna say if it's around people, I could see that because like at a certain point, it's like, oh man, people are getting on my nerves. What they find funny is actually just pissing me off because someone over there is like did something annoying. I could
Sure.
see that.
I have moments where my brain will go, that's pretty funny, but I won't laugh.
Okay, maybe you're just like
Yeah.
in a super
Maybe
analytical
I'm dead
mood.
inside, yeah.
You're
No,
probably
no.
dead inside.
I don't know if it's connected to age or just the sort of like living fucking nightmare that we all have to
Yeah.
exist in, you know?
That is true because I do get sad quicker
Yeah.
these days.
Okay.
Like I will go from 0 to almost crying way quicker than I ever used to. So
Yeah.
maybe the
like your
energy's gone
emotional
like the other
window
way.
has like panned like to the sad side and like,
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's kind of
yeah.
closed over the I can see that.
Yeah. Not even Jackie
man, that's
Chan
really
can
sad.
get me out of this. It's
Oh,
a
you're
sad,
gonna
sad
need
state of affairs.
You're gonna need a more powerful prescription than Jackie
more
Chan.
powerful than Jackie Chan. That's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta really
Nothing is
dig
more
deep.
powerful than Jackie Chan.
What do we
Oh.
have more powerful than Jackie Chan? Nothing, sir. Well, we'll aim towards
figure
getting you
something
out of
out,
that. Yeah,
We'll
we'll
figure
help
something
you out
out.
of
It'll be
here.
fine.
I'm trying to think of like what would I recommend? Like what is the funniest thing I can think of? And I don't know if it's,
I'm gonna try.
I don't know if
I'm
that
gonna try
would work.
watching Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie this weekend.
Yeah,
Maybe
that'll
help.
do it.
Yeah.
I did really enjoy that. There is one joke in there that I do think is the funniest joke I've ever seen. So I look forward to hearing what you think of it.
I also think. Have you ever watched the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that first season for me, like that first season of episodes for me, that I'll put that on like shuffle on my Plex, and that'll get me.
Yeah, I was going to say, how are you watching it? Because I have it on my Plex. Yeah,
that'll get me laughing.
Yep.
There's a couple bangers in that first season. Second season's good too, but the first one just like kills me.
Scrubs came back. Maybe I should watch Scrubs. That used to make me laugh a lot.
Well, that would do the opposite for me, but hey, whatever works for you, I think that's great. You know, whatever works, right? Get it where you can find it.
For sure.
All right. Thank you, caller. Let's switch to YouTube chat. They chose, what am I reading here? Dutch oven.
Hell yeah.
What's up, dumpers? Over the holidays, I got gifted a really nice Dutch oven. I've been making good use of it since then, making a lot of braises. You know, just root veggies and wine, stock, big hunk of meat, leaving it in a low oven all day. Loving it. On that note, what's a gift you've gotten that made you realize how old you are? Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Metal detector for Jeff.
Yeah,
Like
my
it's
devil sticks.
Forgiven.
Devil sticks are like, you got to be 43. You have to be 43. Not all 43-year-olds, but you have to be 43 to ask for devil sticks for your birthday. So, yeah.
It's funny that it did remind me of that Nirvana the Band, the show episode with the devil sticks. The show.
Jay McCarroll rocking his devil sticks for sure.
That's a perfect answer. No notes for the devil sticks. I don't think I've gotten something that's made me feel like I things have happened to me in my life, but I don't know if it's a gift that's made me feel genuinely old. Like no one's been like, here's your prescription for a colonoscopy. Happy birthday, you know.
Right.
I guess that's next year, but I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of a gift. It's more like things that happen. It's like, oh, I threw out my back the other day. Oh God, no, I'm at that point of my life. You know, that was a big revelation for me.
Have you guys received gifts that like became your personality? Like this guy's like, I'm like a Dutch oven guy now. I'm making Dutch oven stuff all the time. Is there anything like that?
Well, No,
Oh,
what is
really?
it, like consumed me? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have an answer for that.
I think it's usually pretty hard to get gifts for people. It's a pretty big challenge for me, and so it's like, yeah, being able to get it that right. If that was going to happen for a person, they would just buy it for themselves. Is usually what happens. So
Yeah. I think part of it for me is because I've always been the person who's like, cash or gift card. Like, if you're gonna put a lot of thought into it, I really appreciate that. That's awesome. But if it's like, I don't really know what to get you, I'm like, no worries. Just you want to give me like a gift card or something? That's
hard
cool.
currency, yeah.
Exactly. And then I'll go get an air fryer or something that I've been eyeing for a while now.
Yeah, that's never gonna make me feel old. Getting cash, cold hard cash keeps you young at heart, right? Come on.
No gift cards, cash. Gift cards.
Yeah.
No,
oh my
no
god.
bueno.
I gotta say, the gift card. What a racket! Like,
yeah.
What a goddamn racket! Like, don't do that. Don't lock me into a store. What are we doing?
Some like 60% of the gift cards given out at Christmas have not been spent yet.
It's just free money. It's free loans to a company. Like, no, don't do that.
I think
It depends.
I think people think that just giving cash feels impersonal, so they think that, if I buy a gift card with this, it feels like I've done a little extra. When actually, you're just trapping them into an ecosystem that they probably don't want to be part of. Just give them the cash and be like, "Hey, man, do this what you want."
So put in a nice card or something.
Yeah, but like, it's just like
spray it with a bit of perfume that you use, and then give it to them.
Well, because what's going to happen is you go to Crate and Barrel, you go to Best Buy, you go to wherever the hell it is, and you spend more than the gift card anyway. So you're just like, like, what are we doing? What have we done?
That's your old man moment. You see, because all of my gift cards, I just get Amazon gift cards. It's as good as cash. It's no problem there.
Yeah, that would work actually.
That is the most, I guess, sort of universally the consistent thing. Or V-Bucks, right? I mean, it's just as
right. You can use V-Bucks anywhere. You can use that at the DMV and stuff. Yeah,
yeah, you can pay your rent with V-Bucks. Absolutely.
Yeah, they take V-Bucks now. Wow, Dutch ovens. That's awesome, caller. I hope you're using it well. You could make a Dutch baby with a Dutch oven, right? Am I wrong? Do you guys know what a Dutch baby is?
The only thing I've ever made in a Dutch oven is a cherry cobbler in Boy Scouts. So, and is that what a Dutch baby is?
A Dutch baby is like a big old bowl pancake. A Dutch pan.
Really good.
Yeah, they're banging.
Listen, the only Dutch oven I know is when you do a fart and trap someone underneath.
Yeah, I was surprised that that's not what this call was about.
I was wondering, how long it would take.
Yeah, I'm doing that Dutch oven to people all the time. One specific person, and she keeps threatening to leave me.
Go find a place where you can get a Dutch baby, and you won't be disappointed.
Oh, these look nice.
They're amazing.
It's like a big old pancake, kind of almost like French toast consistency, maybe.
Yeah,
ooh, that
brilliant.
Sounds really good.
It's, oh god, and all the powdered sugar, lemon.
Yeah,
really hits the spot.
This is definitely one of those things where if you went to, and I'm gonna guess as a person who went to an American high school, the Netherlands, that Dutch, right?
Yeah.
If you went to the Netherlands, they would be like, "What are you talking about?"
No, I've had a Dutch baby in Amsterdam.
Okay, all right, that makes me want it even more. Then, all right.
Yeah, it's absolutely a thing for sure.
What would an American baby be?
An American baby, like a breakfast delicacy.
Okay,
something deep fried,
right? Because we're saying a Dutch baby. Yeah,
it would be like a pancake where the batter was made predominantly out of Mountain Dew Baja Blast,
and
awesome.
just
like pork lard.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm thinking along the lines of, like the deep fried pickles they have at like Midwest state fairs. I'm thinking something along those lines.
Yes. And on the side is a bottle of Pepsid AC.
Right. They just mix it in actually. Yeah.
Yeah. And just like insulin.
Yeah. Where's that pink coloring come from? That's the Pepto. Yeah.
And like a very high insurance bill.
Absolutely.
And it's just a gun.
Okay, yeah, a gun, or just a bowl of bullets.
Yeah,
just the side of bullet
with milk like it's cereal.
Yeah, exactly. Don't chew too hard. All right, we're going back around to Tam, pal, buddy.
I would like drama.mp3.
Yeah.
Oats code drama. Dan didn't read the fine print. Now he's got to deal with Oats code drama. None of his credit got spent. He got that limited $Benjamin talking about 100. You got that oats code drama. Can't even use it unless you subscribes for a month. But it don't matter because I don't want yours. Shut up, Dan. Don't want yours. Shut up, Dan. I don't want yours.
You're all caught up now, Tam.
Yeah,
pretty good.
You shouldn't have any questions after that song.
I mean, all I can think about isn't the best I can get is wasn't he obsessed with like overnight oats or something shit like some?
Yes.
You're 100% correct so far.
Has he finally been scammed by overnight oats somehow?
Yes.
Oh yes, he got buffaloed.
Yes.
buffaloed.
What happened? Someone tell me.
To relive this would be my pleasure. Basically,
because he would not show up about it for a really long time.
Yeah, well, and you know, he went on, and he started to try using what he thought was a lot of credit, but the credit capped out, and he found out he can only use it for certain things, and he couldn't use it on other things that he wanted, and his credit capped out, and
because he was not subscribed and he refused to subscribe.
And he tried, because he tried to use it for like one-offs, but it only worked for the subscription deployment of your oats, and he got locked into a subscription that he didn't want to do, but it's in his best interest too, because you do save money, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, didn't want the battle pass, didn't want the oats battle pass.
And then Dan realized that oats code drama had the same number of syllables as Zoot Suit Riot, and he wouldn't stop singing that. And then that has inspired the audience, clearly.
Okay.
Obviously. I didn't have to explain that. You just knew.
Yeah, naturally.
Which is good, which is funny. I'm not going to take that away. Like, that is a funny
this has
bit.
been great. Yeah.
I was going to ask a dumb question. I was going to say, is Dan aware that he can just make overnight oats himself for like a fraction of the price? But then I realized it's Dan. He doesn't want to do it.
I'll fill in for him. I'm not an oats scientist. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Overnight.
I love it, like that's the thing that confused them. Overnight? What do you mean? It's good stuff. Well, thank you, caller. That was a beautiful rendition. We'll have to put that on, I guess, like the Christmas soundtrack. Ooh, that's actually okay. Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
All right. Okay, Grub, your turn.
I will real quick. So someone did mention the clip of.
Wait for it.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Okay, cool. All right, let's go with Sleepwalk, please.
Okay.
Y'all ever sleepwalk and maybe do something less than ideal in the process? Last night I tinkled in the cat's litter box. Not thrilled about it, but it is what it is. Okay, bye.
I guess there's worse places to do that, though, right?
Right? My exact thought of if you're going to have a sleepwalk pee, like that is maybe a George Washington of positive places to pee while you're sleepwalking. Like if I'm not going to do it in a toilet, what? Backyard, yes. Cat's litter box, probably like number 2.
Yeah, I want to know what the cat's reaction is to this.
Yeah, that's a good question.
What are you doing?
Yeah, don't you have that bowl thing? What? So like I live and sleep with someone in the same bed that has like sleep oddities, so I can relate.
She's haunted.
Yeah, like you know what actually kind of cured her? I'm not joking, and maybe this is anecdotal. Maybe it'll work for you. Overnight.
What's your code, Bacalar? Yeah.
A mask, a sleeping mask.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like over the eyes?
Over the eyes. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Nope, just a ghost face killer. Man.
Well, you know, I wasn't sure if you meant like a, like a snoring mask.
Walks in one day, he's like, "Why do you look like MF Doom right now?" While sleeping?
Yeah. No, just a regular old like eye sleep mask. Just stopped her doing some of the crazier, funkier shit. She was not a sleepwalker. Oh my god, I can't, like, you guys. And she would do it every night around like 1:30, and that's like right when I'm finally just like getting into bed, getting to sleep. And she, I see her writing me now, so she's obviously going to comment. But like it was insane. Like she would wake up and she'd be like, "There's a 6-foot spider in the other room," and I'm like, "What? What's going on?" They're called hypnagogic hallucinations, is what she just wrote me.
Huh.
That's what she suffers from. But the eye mask all but like cured it. It's really, really insane.
Interesting.
She would also wake up a lot and be like, "Where's my jewelry?" Like she misplaced it while sleeping, kind of thing. So weird, very weird.
Yeah.
But never like getting. Oh yeah, she would get up sometimes. She would get up and just be like, "I thought I had to do something," and I'd be like, "What the?" And I felt bad because I would get mad at her. I'd be like, "Oh my god, you're like, you're stupid. You're stupid. Go to bed." You know, and which is just such a fucking awful thing to do.
Of course, yeah, but you can't kind of help it, yeah.
But yeah, I can't help it because I'm just like being awoken, you know.
Look, does Dib do anything like that? My kids will occasionally, like when I'll be like checking on them, and it's like that's Addie just sitting up, and she is yelling at usually me, and I'm like, that's just a dream, right? She's just having a dream, and she's yelling at me in her dream, but maybe it's something else. I don't know.
I do think kids are more susceptible to stuff like that. I don't.
Yeah.
You know, he would have like things every now and then where you would like. He would like come in the bedroom and you'd be like, "You all right, buddy?" And he would kind of just like be there quiet and silent. And then all of a sudden he would kind of snap out of it and just be like, "Can you tuck me back in?" And you'd be like, "Oh boy, are you haunted now?" Like what's...
Yeah. It is a little bit frightening just how frequently that kid is yelling at me in her dreams. Like
that's
like, yeah, I'm like, okay. So obviously like I'm like the slight on the disciplinarian side between the two of us as parents. And I'm like, she's just like, she does not like that. So she takes that out on me in her dreams.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Where
that'll be fun to deal with.
Yeah. That'll be fun to deal in a future episode.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you, caller. Sean, let's go to you.
Yeah, let's go with ignore.mp3.
Hey, Jan, please ignore that previous voicemail. Question for the team. How do you feel about polyamory? Love you guys. Drink some water. Stay out of the sun. Wear your sunblock. Bye.
I agree with the second half of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Big Love, and I thought that was a good show. I do not care. You do your thing as long as everyone's consenting adults. It's not for me. Like that would stress me out for sure. Or maybe that's the like. Oh, maybe it takes some of the stress off, right? Like it doesn't have to be all just you. But I feel like it would stress me out. So when I see it, I'm like, I don't like get. I think I got for a little bit why there were laws against it in terms of like the marriage side of things, because people are using some of that stuff to take advantage of people. But if you take all of that out and just leave the consenting adults, big thumbs up actually for me. You all seem pretty cool and happy.
That's the key there. You know, like I think that's the definition of being polyamorous is that, everyone involved is cool with it. So like, who the hell cares?
Yeah. Keep it above board. Reveal any medical conditions that you may have had or actively have, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
it's interesting because
important.
We base all of these assumptions and like framings based off of like what is societally accepted, right? So you have, it's almost like I like to use this example a lot where it's like, would this happen organically without knowing anything else, right? And like the answer is like, yeah, probably. Like it would, you know, like a lot of society is shaped by tradition and what people know and think is just like the rules of it all. So yeah, it's just an expansion on agreeing with all you guys. And I
have spent a lot of time on Reddit r/relationships because I'm that kind of person. And what I have learned is if you are having problems in your relationship,
I feel bad for you, son.
But a polyamory, but polyamory is quite frequently actually. Polyamory is brought up as a potential solution to the issues of the relationship, and without fail, it does not go well. So if you're in a situation where
if they're on Reddit like that, it's not going to go. Because they're usually the problem, right?
It's always it's usually a person being like, he or she suggested that having an open relationship could be a way to help us, reconnect. And I've been like, I've seen that work 0 times, buddy. Let's see how this goes. TLDR, we are no longer together. What do I do? It's just like never use polyamory as a way to solve issues in a relationship. That's what I would say.
I also think that is like people on Reddit finding a way to fulfill their kink, where they are trying to like project that in society, right? And I think there's something there. I also think that, you know, again, if your framework and your like understanding of relationships has always been monogamy, you're going to like that, you know, multiple marriages multiple partners is going to introduce this sort of like taboo thing in your mind, right? And you're not going to have the same understanding and framework if you didn't subscribe to like the monogamous, you know, societal sort of like pressure. I know two people who are in open relationships, and that's what they do, and it's open and it's fine, and they are successfully doing it. But I think it presents a large challenge to pivot from a traditionally monogamous relationship.
Yeah, that's where things go south when you use the phrase like "let's try an open relationship," like Tam was talking about. You see the stories of and stuff. It always goes south. It's always everyone I know who's in a poly relationship is always just like, yeah, this is the kind of person I am, and it's like everybody is on the same page going in. Usually it is people who prefer an open relationship, all, you know, like 3 people getting together or whatever it may be. It's not something you can just like toss in as a parachute for all your problems.
I will say one of my favorite outcomes of those kind of scenarios is when the story goes, she or he suggested a open relationship, so I agreed. Turns out I'm getting all the action and they are getting nothing, and they are pissed now. Those ones are incredible. Those ones are incredible.
Total backfire.
You gotta go.
Oh yeah,
total backfire.
I tried to I'm like trying to brush up on my glossary terms from the polyamory scene, because polycule is just like that is when it's a group and they're kind of all in a varying levels of relationships with one another. Is that right?
I think so. That sounds right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Again,
okay.
I'm like very.
It also
ignorant.
sounds like a PSP game.
Yeah. Mark Cerny's Polycule, man. Let's go. Yeah. So look up Garden Party Polyamory. You guys want to know what that is?
That's a PopCap game. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the middle ground between kitchen table and parallel polyamory, sometimes used as a term for the polycule with a bit of everything, and sometimes used for folks who see each other at large events a few times a year. I'm like, okay, there's a lot more to this scene than I can possibly understand.
Sounds granular. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
There always is, Grub.
Yes, it's always more granular than I'm expecting. So I'm going to keep studying. Everybody will come back and report more.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. You'll be our man in the field. Learning what you can. All right. Let's do one more and then we'll have to say goodbye, but don't worry, we'll be back next week. And
I just,
of course,
sorry, in my mind, I just pictured Jeff investigating polycules using a metal detector and a car symbol. I'm just like forming one big
interesting
profile based on everything.
Yeah,
this is like a polycule is happening and he's got his weird little sticks in the background, just kind of like this, watching it go down.
What weird little sticks? I only have these cool devil sticks. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's amazing. I found some at the lake. Okay. All right. Let me pick the last one here for today. Let's do, a lot of people in chat's been asking for this one too. Let's do Code Grandma.
Yeah.
So I was talking to my dad and I asked him, I'm like,
that's a mistake.
Hey, I know after Mom died that you had her cremated. What did you end up doing with her ashes?
Oh,
and he looked at me dead in the eyes and went, oh, I scattered them in front of Princess Cinderella's castle in Disney World. And I immediately lost my shit and went, oh my God, you code grandma'd mom. And he goes, is that what they call it? And I said, yeah. Apparently it's the whole thing. So it's a little bit of a laugh to brighten up everything. Thank you guys. Love you.
Love you too, caller. Oh my
I'm so
Lord.
Excited. We finally have a 1-degree attachment now to a code grandma. This is fantastic for us.
We have confirmation.
Yeah.
We have confirmation.
Wow.
Hell yeah. What a blessed day.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Man.
God, imagine getting caught doing that.
Yeah. This guy just didn't. He just did it and got away with it. That's a secret code grandma.
He said Disneyland, right? Did I imagine that? He said Disneyland.
Cinderella's castle, yeah.
Damn, fucking.
That's a thing.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's
a
enough
thing.
Eternally a Disney adult.
Yeah.
Forever.
I can't wait to send this to Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike.
Do you think that if Mike had to have his ashes
Oh, yeah.
scattered outside at a point in Disneyland, where do you think it would be? Would it be like Epcot, or would it be like?
It'd probably be somewhere in Epcot at this moment. Yeah.
Okay, he has to have thought this through because he has explicitly told us that he wants to be code grandma'd.
He has said that? I don't remember this.
I swear to God, this has happened at some point. Maybe it happened off air, but I'm
the
pretty sure he
monorail.
said this.
Yeah. He might want to be code grandma at the point where he was sitting in front of the monorail when we told him he was going to own part of Giant Bomb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
there should be a monument there, obviously.
Maybe you put him on the monorail, so then he's eternally just being taken around Disneyland.
Constantly doing the rounds.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll follow up with him.
Or you
This
just
is
dump
important.
him in like a pond and he's fucked.
Yeah, we'll do this for you, Mike. Yeah.
Or just empty him out at the nearest water fountain. You know, Just kinda like.
How long do you think we could get away with weekend Berniesing Mike?
I think we could get a whole day. I think we get through a
whole
whole day.
day?
I don't know. We get pretty tired actually after a little bit. Be like, just leave him on the bench.
I want to start we should write a script for a movie where it's Mike and it's a horror movie, but he basically comes back to haunt all of us because he requested that he gets code grandma'd at Disneyland, but instead we're assholes and we code grandma him at Universal Studios instead. And then he comes back
He
like
would
with
never
a
forgive us.
vengeance.
Yes.
Pissed off.
His angry spirit would never forgive us.
That would be incredible.
Man, I love all of these ideas. I think it would be. I think it's great to have some kind of weekend at Bernie's at Disney. I think that's perfect. I think that would be fun for the whole family.
Right. Get the kids involved.
You know, like, man, just have, but not where he's dead, right? We're like, oh, he's just.
Well, then what's the fun?
Well, he's just recovering from something, and he has a trip that he has to do. We can't postpone it. He's temporarily lost the ability to do a lot of normal things, and that's the storyline. I just
So
don't
we can inject it with a toxin that makes him temporarily paralyzed.
I'm not hauling around a corpse through Disney, okay? Also, a Minotti corpse, okay? You know, like, we're not doing that.
We take him to the worst Disneyland Paris, and he'll just be like,
that'll bring him back.
He's been to that one. Of course he has.
Yeah, of course he has.
Of course. Weekend at Mikey's. That's right. Hey, Tam, thank you so much for being here today, pal.
Oh,
thank you for having me.
Oh,
before
Sean.
we go,
Yes.
we have one little surprise that we need to show Tam. We gotta go back to the Oats Code drama and show Tam how this all culminated the other day.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't break anything, but
okay, check this out.
Hey, backlog, can I get your Oats Code?
Fuck off!
Shut up, Dan. I don't want yours.
Man, we're getting our money's worth with this video.
It's the best. It's the best voicemail
How
ever.
great is that?
That's
Tam?
incredible. Well done. That is brilliant. Whoever that person was, I hope they get like moderator status and whatever.
Now we know all the callers are Jan, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Good
my
job.
God. Oh, great comment in chat. Caitlin, perfect parry. Amazing. That was a perfect parry. What a perfect
that was a moment.
And I just want to point out that although I laughed, in my mind, I found it funny, but then I laughed as a social kind of sign to everyone else to be like, I found that funny. It wasn't a natural
we know.
we're going to count it. We're going to take what we can get here. Yeah,
it counts. Yeah.
Mission accomplished. We got Tam to laugh. Tam, again, thank you so much for being here. Where can folks find you, and what do you got going on?
You can find my work at gamespot.com, but if you want to support me doing extracurricular stuff, you can go to youtube.com/TomorH. I've got like a few videos up there that I'm trying to do one video a week just for funsies. And then I have my podcast, my Golden State Warriors podcast. So if you're into that, I mainly do it because I made it because my wife always wanted to be an NBA analyst when she grows up, when she was young
fun.
and wanted to grow up. But now she works in a very adult business, executive level thing. So I was like, I can help you scratch that itch a little bit. So we do that.
Oh, cool.
So that's fun. I'm also this week going to be running or doing a marathon to raise money for Gaza. And I would love if folks are able to just donate. If you go to my Instagram, TomorH, you'll find a post there where you can donate a little bit. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm at like $200, which is great either way. But if the community that I know and love is willing to step up and help me out as well, I would appreciate you eternally.
Hell yeah. Thanks for sharing
Absolutely.
that, pal.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. All right. Well, it was great seeing you. We'll have you back very soon. You will not be a stranger around here now that the chains have been broken.
Yeah.
Liberated Tam.
You're going to wish the chains were back.
Liberated Tam. No, seriously,
I'm not allowed to wish for that. That makes me feel very uncomfortable. Never mind. No.
That's where the polycule starts.
Yeah.
No, but all kidding aside, Tam, it was great having you. We love you very much.
Man. Love you guys. Love the community. I've missed you guys very much.
Yeah, love you too, Tam.
And we will see you very soon. That's going to do it for us. 707 Exit Flu. That's the phone number. Leave us a voicemail. We'll be back next week with a brand new show. We'll have a special guest, which you'll hear about very soon. Yeah, thank you, Grub. Thank you, Sean. Thank you to the chatters. Thank you to the callers. And thank you for tuning in. We'll be back next week with a brand new show. Until then, have a great weekend. See you at PAX. Bye-bye.